this one. 1, 2, 3, no. This one?
Hello everybody, welcome back
Mm-hmm.
to my illusion. Bunch of us gamers who sit down and play, well, try to roll some dice to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Ah!
I die apparently. I have to scream. They've been uncharacteristically quiet today, I don't know why. Is there anybody here? Oh no, there's filters up. Okay, here we go. I may as well bring it up straight away.
I'm just hiding.
To be fair, half of us have been sat here with shit-eating grins on our face for 5 minutes.
I'm eating popcorn. You're
Well,
safe.
look who's back, everybody.
Hey, Justin.
Justin is
Hey-o.
back. Welcome back, buddy. We have missed you.
Thanks.
And now I have to do the scurrilous difficulty of writing you back into the campaign after writing you out only just a week ago.
Yeah, well, I wasn't
week ago.
expecting to be back so soon, so...
No, it's great that you're back so soon. So, as you can imagine, when one reappears, another disappears. We're down like Goliath again. Another wife, another life.
Those Goliaths.
Yeah. Anyway, we got some announcements tonight. It's March the 1st. Among many things it is today, it is also Zero Discrimination Day. A day where we speak about, I guess, unjust and wrongful laws mistreating people, and not only racial and religion, sexual, gender, and illnesses, how these unfairly and unjustifiably wrong people. Please support your local charities and speak out as we remind the world that even we at My Illusion do not tolerate discrimination. Anybody have anything else they want to bring up?
It's also Pie Week.
It's Pie Week. It's St. David's Day.
Oh yeah.
There's lots of stuff on. But it's Pie Week. Okay, what's my pie? Where's my pie, Kim?
Still
I
on the
don't
show.
think you should be asking me that question, considering our living arrangement.
I get the big room.
You play your cards right.
We'll see.
Trying to fly.
Well then, I think we're all eager. Sitting quiet. This is wrong. Be rambunctious. Be disruptive. Come on, make noise.
I
Please,
mean,
Mike.
you normally complain when I interrupt you on the intros, so I thought I'd be quiet.
It was becoming a meme.
But we thought we wouldn't discriminate against the DM. We thought if we can be anything, be kind. Let you speak your truth. And then next week we'll roast you to fuck. Savvy?
He didn't fully choose to be DM. Wait, he did.
Yeah.
Right, let's fight in a couple of dragons this session, shall we?
Got my bed.
Don't even fucking think about it.
Shake bag if you don't.
Done?
Sure.
Fucking there.
No.
Done?
I'm just back.
Dragon will now
dialogue.
officially appear in this session. Anyway,
I've got 3 characters ready to go. I don't give a fuck.
Wait,
not had
seriously, the pubs need to reopen for you ASAP. You're dying to get into a fist brawl, aren't you?
I am in recovery.
all
Oh, I
right.
didn't say you had to drink.
So, where we left off last week, party returned back to Masan after dealing with the surprise appearance of the aberration of a mind flayer that seemed to be separated from its colony. And we brought ourselves back to Masan, where you were spent the night and received this very interesting green jewel that seems to be that seems to reminisce to a dragon eye. Following a tenacious wait on Salmo cooking up some potions for you guys, we all moved on, leaving our good old monk behind to help recover from the psychotic trauma he faced, and to show the firbolgs how to throw a punch. As the journey continued on, and you head back towards the Gooby direction because you would want to pass through that area to head towards Mercador. Along the way, a strange glowing dome blocked your path and inside it. Someone you've never met before, an Asimir. Quite large, with wings that don't seem to disappear after a short term. Blocked your path and held in her clutches a prisoner. A friend of the party's, Andrus. Where she mercifully executed Andrus in front, she attempted to raise him as undead to just turn him against the party. But after harassment and multiple attacks and disrupting her work, the strange and seemingly aligned ball-light Asimir took flight, only to be intercepted by a Goliath that can instantly fly, for her to be dropped on his head. They fly off and leaves the party to mourn the loss of their friend. After continuing the little journey and escorting back to the village of Gooby, we find ourselves arriving. All of a sudden, no perception checks required. A tree, quite a big tree, to your right. The green line just zips through the tree line itself, the tree trunk itself, and it opens up. And a familiar, bald human sprints through with quarterstaff in tow.
Lex Luthor.
Hi.
Look who's back. Back again.
Where the heck have you been?
Helping teach people how to actually defend themselves.
Like, how difficult can it be to help really teach people to use a dagger? Simple. Put the pointy thing and the soft thing. Stabby stab.
You've met them.
Just hide in a tree.
Fair
Problem
enough.
solved.
Now I realise why you use your bow more than your dagger.
Bang. Shots fired.
That's the kind of section that happens.
I'm stepping backwards.
Literally.
Look, I have short legs, okay? Sometimes it's more efficient to use the bow.
Yes, you keep telling yourself that one.
Ooh.
Fight.
I know. I'll wait. I'll bite my time.
Hold on.
I'll bite my time, and when she's unconscious, I'll just shave her. I'll do.
Naked pussycat.
Pussycat, pussycat, why are you being shaven? Oh no.
All of a sudden, my familiar stares at you.
Nothing quite like a shave.
Cat.
I'm not going to get
Just
used to
going to
that.
continue staring down Sylvia, just like, yeah.
Okay.
Don't think I would do it.
So, Justin, you've caught up to the party.
Okay. Do I see what my messages were relating to?
Give me a quick perception check, because you are going to be actively looking around now.
I see jack shit. Perception 7.
Okay. You don't spot anything other than just a couple of the party members with some of them behind. You don't see them bring something along on a disc.
Okay. Guys, someone sent a message to me in my head. I don't know how they do it. Saying Anders has been captured. And I was
Anders is
like,
dead.
Yes.
wait, what?
Yes, he's
He's
dead.
on the, he's
He
on the
was
flying
slain in
slave.
front of us, and we were unable to save him.
By who?
Some big flying
Something
thing.
divine.
Were you able to kill the fucker?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
We even made the Goliath fly, and that didn't work, so...
Okay.
Yes, it flew away.
Lima.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know what that thing was? Would I know it was a asymmetrical? Asymmetrical.
Well, it depends. With your city, with your nation itself, that's loud. Were they not more isolationist, or did they travel? Did they mingle with other races? Did they care about what happened here and there? Mind you, where your home was settled, across Ace Inland Sea was was the Savant Empire, where a lot of Aesir seemed to come from. So
Right.
it could be, yeah,
Could be one of those.
could be an Aesir. It matches what you've been told and probably what you've seen, but no one's. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't
Nope.
know it with absolute certainty.
Not 100%. You've never, to your knowledge, you've never directly interacted with someone with wings like that.
So I know it had been.
Okay.
Where's my document?
Because it was the Archwizard of Arcadia. I can't remember how to pronounce that bloody name.
Maurice Hantrell.
That. And he knows the fact that we've been employed by John.
Lies been.
And he was
Who was it, sorry?
Maurice Hansharo. I think I pronounced that right.
Hantrell.
That. He taught Anders, and he was in fear for him.
So we've got Maurice, and we've got Andreas, and we have John.
John?
John.
Fisherman John.
John. Just
John has a title. The title is Fisherman.
Yeah.
next up, we just find Bob.
It's Fisherman John, slave of Tetsu's.
Actually, the correct name was James.
It was
If you
James.
want to be correct. 'Cause it was
James,
Fisherman
yeah.
James.
Still want to reroll my character and play Fisherman James.
Sailor background.
I'm trying to remember what the rest of the messages said.
He's a bard.
Secretly a demigod.
He's a bard monk. Warlock.
He can fuck himself, all I care.
Beat you once, he'll beat you again.
We'll see about that.
We will.
They've said that they'll contact the Duke in Mercador City for us. The fact that we've not been able to make it there in time. I have informed them of the fact of the Blue Dragon attacking us, and the fact that we were specifically targeted, or one of us. I can't remember exactly who it was though.
Little green.
One.
Little
And
green
just
one.
they act innocent, like.
It wasn't me.
And that is about it right now. DM. Would I
Well.
then, because there's still technically an open line for reply right now, can I reply the fact that he's dead?
We'll say that you received the message and you grabbed
Ow.
Farah and she opened the portal for you and says go. Yeah, you can go and make a reply.
Okay. I'm replying to.
Can someone count the words for me? Count to 25.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally just going to say, I've just been informed Anders is dead.
Okay.
And we have his body.
7.
That's it.
12.
Okay. Nothing else you want, because you've got a total 25 words.
There's nothing really else that I can say at this point.
Okay.
We didn't kill him.
You could say thank you for the portal, kind
was-
lady.
Person.
Or sorry for your loss, but
Moment passes. All of a sudden, in your head. I'm sorry to hear this. Truly am. If you can bring his body to the Mercador, we'll have a ship bring the body back to the mainland when the next ship arrives to deal with that. I'm for him. Dunline's been. But we still have a serious Covenant issue. Thank you. Anyways, be safe.
No problem. We'll try our best.
Right.
Oh my god. You're right.
I don't want to
That's a
break.
secret
I
voice.
don't want to break the ambulance here. But whose missus is going mental? Justin's or Van Zan's?
I think it's Van Zandt.
I think it's Van Zan's.
Yeah.
Sorry, but your wife is fucking scary when she yells at you in Belgian.
Oh yeah.
She'll yell at you.
No, at the table. She knocked her little toe against the corner of the table.
Oh well.
Loose translation. You fucking can't.
Indeed.
Damn it.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
We all do it. We all shout at animal objects when we fucking hurt ourselves with them.
Okay. So you guys are just outside the village itself. We're gonna do anything here.
Yeah, I quickly relay the message that
Okay.
I got last to everyone.
Tetsu, while you're
Oh.
here,
Yes.
mind if I steal a bottle out your bag?
Take your pick. Any particular thing?
I
you're
reach in
looking
and
for?
grab a random bottle of alcohol from his bag. And proceed to down the lot.
Any particular reason? Because you're not a drinker.
Trauma can cause thing. In fact, give me an insight check, Tetsu.
Oh, fuck, I'm full of shit. Insight.
You should be fine.
5.
She's thirsty.
You need some milk.
Need some
Well,
milk.
to be fair, I do think there is still one of those bottles that was the milky thing from
I don't-
that event thing.
No, it's
Oh
up
yeah,
to
the
you,
one that you got
because-
from like the snooty elf.
Yeah, no,
Tasted
it's up to
very
you if it was a
delicious.
low alcohol or a high alcohol percentage drink that I randomly pulled out and downed, but
Hi, let's have a drunk mantra.
Given
I thought what I
how
drink,
much
I
you.
would-
Sorry. Go.
technically the way I would be drink or I drink usually is a pretty high alcohol content. So
Okay, Matra, can you make a Constitution saving throw after tanning the entire bottle?
I think I better start with somebody in my tenses floating disc whilst we wait.
I'm petting the kitty, so you'll get guidance.
no, that's fine. I'll go for 15. I think it was a decent roll.
You feel the effects, but it doesn't floor you. It does not slow you down. It'll take more than just the strength to knock you 7.
To know.
if I see mantras start to fall, I'll give it a hand. I know
Pushing her
She becomes
down, or
unconscious.
you need a razor?
Yes.
I'll extend a few of my claws.
Those would do.
That's scratch when you're asleep. Worry, I won't shave all of you. Just maybe your tail.
And your head.
Yes, that'll be right.
Just half.
The legs. Shave the legs.
Shave the ears.
But fluffy ears are the best!
Yeah, besides the ears would be too twitchy.
Okay. Nope. Anything else you guys want to do? Now you've all gathered up, hugged, cried.
I didn't get to hug anyone.
No, we're heading. Yeah, I don't know where we're heading.
No, we're just outside the village of Gumi. We've been traveling for hours. Feet are a bit sore.
I think we should have a rest.
We don't need a rest, we
idea.
need to keep going. We can't stop.
Give the cat some more alcohol.
We're already behind schedule as is.
she's got a full bottle,
And the snake.
passed out by the time she gets to the bottom of it, or even halfway through.
This is an empty bottle.
No,
If,
it wasn't.
if Thea's the only one that's tired, can anybody give her maybe a piggyback ride, let her have a little snooze?
I have the floating disc. It's fine.
It's piling up with people, passengers.
I've got the floating disc with the dead body on it. Just sleep on that.
Yeah, like we'll totally just let the child like sleep with like the corpse. That's not going to fuck her up anymore, does it?
I have said I'll help out if need be when it
But
comes
so-
to.
No perception required. As you have been travelling since about noon, and it has been around about 8 hours, it is it's evening. Because we're still in the summer, the days are still quite long, but the sun is lower than it is higher.
I'm up for a sleep.
I think
if
it's
people
time
are.
to set up camp, people.
Oh, if we left from the village and then we're going back to the village and it's the same day, won't we arrive at the village before night?
Yeah, it was just at the same night. But you guys got up, got ready, around about 8, 9 o'clock. Had to wait for the little supply of potions you guys were getting, which took a couple hours. But you left around about noon and made your way here. Over 24 miles, you managed to travel 8 hours. 8 hours in 24 miles, there we go.
I'll leave it up to you
So
guys.
the-
I'm not particularly bothered.
Behind
Yeah, let's
schedule.
continue. Let's keep walking.
So, heading straight into the town, the village, sorry.
Yes.
What were Sulthanos and Echo going to say?
Nothing. I said okay. Let's go.
Okay. As you guys approach, basically the town, 2 Burlbog. One you've seen before, one of you fought them, another one holding spears in hands, cross their spears in front of you.
Oh? What seems to be
What is the
problem?
meaning of this? Oh, on you.
You should not
Drunken
enter.
cat? Shh.
You're not welcome here.
Oh, I see you've been making friends in my absence.
And why
And
may
why
that
not?
be?
Last time you were here, you killed 2 of our villagers.
Okay,
And save the
technically
rest.
that wasn't all of us, and I did tell him to put me down.
So, was there any reason for you to kill our brothers?
Tried to kill us?
We were
Self-defense?
We merely were doing what we were being compelled to do against our will. You had the free will to.
We didn't know that.
I mean, I
Mazan.
did tell you.
Sorry. I was going to say, Fansan, can you make a persuasion check?
We're allowing the paladin who got kicked out of the inn to let us to try and do this. What is going on?
I did notice
You're
that.
supposed to be the diplomat here.
I'm falling more
18.
diplomatic.
He's
Sorry?
about as diplomatic as Boris Johnson's wig.
18.
18? Go get one of the druids. I'll heed them here. One of them walks off. The other just stands in front and just holds position. About a minute
Ah,
or so passes, and a sheriff can be seen approaching the party from within the village. Ah,
isn't-
friends. Welcome. I'm very sorry.
No problem. We just seek shelter for the night.
Potentially we might be able to give you shelter, but the elders are not happy with what happened when you were last here. And
We understand that.
indeed, another frog marched up behind her. Quite a larger one. Quite muscular. Looks similar to the one you fought that was wielding the great weapon, the big, huge, strong one next to Ashera. Turns, puts his hand on Ashera, turns her around. Anybody speak Elven? I know it's a redundant question.
I speak Elvish.
In Elvish, you hear this.
I speak Elvish.
These people killed some of our people. Only in
I don't-
defense, I was
I
there.
didn't.
I don't want them to remain. Show them the road we work to rebuild. She says to him, but it's nearly dark, you know what? It's not safe to travel at night on that road. She just looks towards you. Here's the one house. It must leave by dawn.
No problem. We will.
He looks towards the disc floating and he sees the body. What's that body?
He's one of
That's our
ours.
fallen comrade. Yes.
Why have you not buried him? Or burned him, depending on your ways?
I'm trying to bring him back to life, but I need to learn the spell first.
I've also
Yes,
been
we're going
asked-
to
I've been asked
we're going to bring him to Mechador.
You should take him and bury him.
Or I can take him and revive him when I learn the spell.
Elfgar, why do you walk with these people?
Well, they're my friends, even though they keep doing stupid things, they're still nice at heart.
He turns towards Ashera. They're your responsibility. He just walks off. That was Fedgar. He's one of our protectors.
Well, he's doing a good job.
Well,
Yes.
you're allowed to stay till dawn. I don't think anybody will help you here this evening. Do you have your own means of camping equipment, anything you use to protect yourself for the evening?
You indeed.
We got
Good.
Yes, I've got my trusty bedroll.
We got tiny hut.
I have a tiny hut.
I
I'm
don't
a
have
little
where to
bit-
A
camp.
hut. Where do you put it?
Wherever I want to put it.
Interesting. You were looking to resurrect your friend.
hmm
Apparently.
Our elders know the ability to reincarnate, but we do not have the necessary materials to do so.
I have a diamond with me.
The Fosha Diamond is not part of the purpose, the materials or the reagents of the spell itself. We require oils, sacred oils.
Oh, well, that's not the type of magic I know, sadly.
And where can they be? Where are they? Those secret oil.
They will take some time to procure, create. And how long has he been dead?
He died today.
It was
Only a few
about
hours.
it.
And
Well, he's a couple of about a half a minute dead or so because I used my magic on him to make sure that his death didn't last much longer than it had to.
Well fought. Very smart of you.
hmm Sadly, I wasn't smart enough to keep
One
him
of the-
alive, though.
One of the Creed ingredients cannot be found in our village. We used to actually trade with Rumour in Mechador. Rumour has a shop that holds some of the oils that is used in the reincarnation spell, and I would need to convince one of the elders to perform the ritual. But they're less inclined to help you. As for the lives you've taken,
do you know of any ways in which we may be able to make it up to them, so to speak?
I just look over to the people who killed them despite me warning them not to, and then just kind of eye them because I told both people not to kill them.
Who
And
was
they
it that killed?
refused.
Who was it again?
The mean goblin lady and the mean paladin.
Beg your pardon? Who
Indeed.
taught you arithmetic? Who got you the Orc and Ramsay cookbook? Eh?
And who was careless with her daggers?
Look, I'll tell you this for the final time. He picked me up. I did not consent to being touched. What part of bad touch do you guys not comprehend?
Well, then you should go over to the people who just confronted us and tell them that.
Very well. And with that, I kind of go a step forward and go, listen, I know fine well that the actions of my party are kind of marred by my own individual actions. But where I come from, if somebody touches you inappropriately and you tell them to stop and they continue, then they're gonna lose a limb, maybe an eye. In this case, I did maybe take it too far, but again, I did give him fair and proper warning to put me down. Should the actions that I did mar the rest of my party, then that's fine. I will gladly leave the village perimeters and we'll say no more about it. But don't punish the rest of my party because I did something in poor taste or wrong judgment.
No one's punishing you. We just simply don't want to accommodate you. We know you're in self-defense. This is why we've not tried to kill you ourselves. However,
That's kind
I
of
have
you.
something pressing to tell you, though. The reincarnation can only be used on a body that has been dead for less than 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
Gender repose or not.
I thought
Okay.
that my magic, when I used it like that, would make sure that they could keep being revived like indefinitely. Because they count as not being dead for long or some. I'm not sure how it works, but that's what I got told by people in the temple.
Oh yeah. Spell effectively extends the time limit of raising the dead. That's fine. So you technically got 20 days. So yeah, you've got lots of time.
Well, I can keep casting it over and over on him.
You
We have
gonna
as
have
long
that
as
body
you-
around the continent?
If I need to, yeah. I mean,
Why not?
I've seen too many people I like die, and I don't want to let more die. Well, I mean, he's already. You know what I mean. Yeah.
Well, I mean, when your spell wears off, you only have 10 days to return to do that. I can look after the body for you.
Can't I cast it again? Yeah, in 10 days.
If you come back, hopefully within 10 days you'll come back with the rest of the materials, and we may be able
What
to
if I-
convince the elders.
What if I keep him with me and then keep casting it on him as we carry him around? Then do we have forever?
Technically, yes. So
That's
a
good to
burden.
me.
That's a burden to carry. And his
We have a flying
scent-
disc.
The scent of the corpse could also attract unwanted attention. And if you were to lose a body during your travels through the weather, I mean, she points towards the thunderstorm that edges just outside the village. Winds are strong, as it is. I would recommend leaving him here. I will look after him. He's done nothing unto us. There'd be no reason for us not to be able to do that. We won't get rid of him, and he's my responsibility.
Okay, do you think we could make it to that place that you told us we had to get to within that time?
Rumour's about a day and a half's journey away.
Okay, I'll look to everyone else and kind of look if they say we should do it or not.
Yeah, I think we can trust them.
I agree.
Well, I know we can trust them. It's just I don't know whether it's still the best thing to do or not.
If we are leaving the body, I turn around and look at Druids. If you lay one finger on this corpse in any sort of way to damage it further, if any limbs are missing or burned, you will face our wrath.
They just said they wouldn't.
Oh, good. Now we're threatening them.
But they
No.
just said
Yeah,
they would help us.
He is a
Maybe
threat
a
to me.
Don't mind her.
She
She's been
gathers
drinking.
your sincerity with the threat. He says, "This species matters to you very much. You've saved my village. I can probably attempt to save your friend."
Thank you.
There's a place just on the outskirts of the town. It's away from the storm. It's a good spot. There's plenty of cover. If you
Okay.
need to have watched, the guards will be able to watch around anyway. It is getting late. I'll be wanting to attend the village meeting today. In fact, I would recommend not disturbing us while we were in discussion.
Hmm.
But before I retire, is there anything else I can help with today?
No, not for me.
Would you like me to cook everyone some food? I can cook for the village as well if you trust us.
She does have a big vegetable, so
you can offer your services. Some might be interested, but I'm not going to promise they would.
Mm-hmm.
We've been through a lot, as you're very well aware.
Okay, let's set up shop.
Good evening. To you. Walks off.
I'm a bit
Cool,
confused.
can you do your magic?
Everybody has to get close in. We've got to find a spot, close together, and then.
It's a little cramped. I'll stay out. I'm fine.
If you don't be in, you can't get in.
If you're outside, you cannot get in.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What would you want to
Don't go killing anybody.
Mantra, you cannot enter the tiny hut no matter what now. Okay.
I've got a question that I'm confused about. I thought that we came out of that spell thingy in the other place, like the place where we started from, and not the second village. Because didn't we go back to we went back to the village we just came out of, but we ended up at the second village? But I thought we came out of the first one because we were talking to the person that gave us the quest to get the plants and stuff, but I thought we got that from the first village. And so I'm confused at which one we're actually at now.
So you guys woke up in Mercador. You travelled to Gumi to try and get through, but you couldn't. You found out what was going on, and you had that quest to find the mayor's daughter. So you went back and went to the swamp. Far was then, when you recovered, was able to teleport you with transport via plants back to the first village. You stayed there for a night, collected some stuff, and then you've walked, had that encounter with Vanderus, and then arrived back into that second village.
Oh, I thought we went back to the first one after that encounter.
No, you're at the second village again.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anybody want to do anything here tonight? Mantra, I'm sure you've got something in mind.
No, I'm just sitting to myself with my thoughts, sort of chilling out, and I set up my bedroll and go to sleep.
And meanwhile, she's just hearing all these sounds of like celebration and drinking and, you know, reveling and everything on the inside of his hut, and there's like loud music playing, and we're all like having a good party, and she's just like left outside in the cold and can't come in, scratching at the door like a cat, being like, "Can I please come inside?"
That's too much action.
Okay. So no one else want to do anything tonight, just want to go sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Pretty much.
So, night falls, land gets darker, safety of the hut provides warmth and comfort for those who are within. Mantra eventually falls asleep in her own company. Echo, go ahead and read
Yes.
your document. Do you know where to find it?
Yep, bear with me. Okay. Do I need to read it out loud?
You don't have to. This is basically what happens in your dream.
We might as well read it, so I'm going to relay this to everybody, obviously.
You can tell when you
Okay.
wake up. You can tell when you wake up then. You can tell exactly what's happened. You can read through that and then you can put it into your own words.
Okay.
Okay. So, several hours pass. Pretty much everybody's sleeping. The dome is already collapsed. Stores are still coming. Fia is running around with Arya after her 6-hour trance. Her meditation is up. No perception check are required. You're all awoken all of a sudden by the loud roar of a large flying gunship flying over. And a
Ooh.
second, heading from west to east, flying just a little between Masan and Gumi, seemingly heading towards the ocean, possibly towards Arcadia. Since I was out here, I will do his history check.
How high are they?
Pretty high, very high. Probably.
So we can't do something to like grapple onto them for a free ride.
No, they're probably about 1,000 feet
gonna
off. They're
wait.
very loud.
Oh, because I was going to see if they were only 100 feet away, I was going to try cast a message at the captain. Or just anyone on ship going, who are you?
Oh, this is me doing now, by the way. Those are tier class Arcadian gun ships. Usually part of a fleet.
Tears.
Tier, the
What?
deity deer.
Why are they so sad?
Dear.
Tier.
Dear class.
They're in a hurry. Anyone want to try to ascertain the direction they're going in?
Me?
Throw us some insight checks if you're interested.
Heating up the dice.
17.
And
18.
I got a
7.
22.
Okay. On the 17, they're heading towards Arcadia. On the 22, they're heading to northern Arcadia. These are ships of war.
They're going that way, and I just point.
Okay.
What are they going over there? Northern Arcadia?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I go down to the map we have, and then I like draw a line with my finger to show them going up there. Like if that's how it looks like they're going. I don't know what's up there, but you know.
Are they going towards the undead?
I don't know.
Better hope not.
Maybe
These are
they're trying to fight
usually escorting a larger helm class. Maybe they're going to go to meet the rest of the fleet. But they're heading towards the Dosh, perhaps.
Gosh.
With good reason, I suspect.
Probably an offensive.
Hopefully my tavern stays safe.
I would say defensive more than offensive, but we'll see.
Okay.
Well, if they all go to your tavern, they might drink a lot of stuff, and it might be good.
Go ahead, everybody pop a ration. Give yourselves
Good berries.
drinks. Good berries, yep. You can pass it if you want to cast that and pass that around, you can. That's entirely up to you. We've got rations there that people can use as well. And
We're going to use Inspiring Leader.
okay. Who is being inspired today with 10 hit points?
Myself. Salethanos. Kia. Elvivor. Tetsu. And Egul.
Thank you.
Not you, bad kitty.
What was it I did again?
I don't know.
The illusions.
Yeah. Oh, I did that too.
I did nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Did I miss?
I wasn't there. It was Fia's voice that you heard. It wasn't mine.
You were there.
Mhm.
Your character was there. Basically, Mantra and Echo played a cruel prank on a sleeping Van Zandt and, well, got butted in the shield for it.
Okay,
Yeah,
that sounds fun.
it was.
Okay.
Oh,
Got some shield throwing
mention
skills.
it, now that you mention it, maybe I should have set something up on top of your tiny hut so that when it expired, you all woke up wet.
I gave you booze.
I didn't, did I?
They did put a thing above.
I know.
I think my shield needs more flying lessons.
Anyway, interestingly enough, while I was asleep, I had a bit of a vision. Should we say?
Ooh.
It's very weird. I heard some kind of manly voice saying they received a message. I heard Duke received a message from the monks, or from Tetsu, saying that we've safely arrived in Mercador and that the Merzolas has failed. It's interesting. It's also... I don't know, something had failed. I'm guessing that the attempt on our lives. An elderly female then said, "It's matters not, a brute has been dispatched to clean up the other problem." Something else is going on, I don't know what it is. And then they have to take a different approach. Another guy said he offers to provide information for their master's freedom. I don't know who that is either. And then somebody said they consider him a lunatic. Why are they following him? Then the female said, "If our master is to be freed, we're to help get what you need." There's another concern, seeing that the news of a blue dragon living here on Mercador has upset the crown and preparing to bring gunships to the island. I'm guessing that's what this is. That's what we've just seen. So as far as I said, we're already attempting to deal with the issue, but I think our friends here will be a bit of use. I don't know if that's us or somebody else. And then one thing that I'm a bit concerned about, a high-pitched male voice said they'll have a second chance to kill Alvaville. What have you done?
I'm just gonna give Echo a hug and just be like, "Oh, don't worry, it's just a nightmare. I get them sometimes too."
Why is it always what have I done?
They call you a witch, and said you should never be allowed to step on the island. Grandfather should have never brought her into the family. She isn't even one of us.
Again with us. Look, I have as much right to the estate as they do.
They also said that the operations ahead is scheduled in the mines. Are you doing anything about that, Elviver?
There might be something in Grandfather's little black book, but I don't get what they mean though by bringing me into the family. I've always been part of the family.
Well, I know that. Well, I don't know.
What the heck are we talking about?
They're looking for something. They said that you can tell us to locate it. Anyway, moving on. They're going to try and convince the Duke not to request aid from the mainland. However, news from DOS seems like the friend Zetsu? Zetsu, there you go, I was thinking it's a dog. Was dealt with the perished front. Color City will fall within a few months at this rate.
What?
Is that a bad thing?
It's bitter nuts.
So if Nathu is leading an undead army towards your city, then it will fall.
Oh God. And then the female came back saying they wouldn't call Maniac a friend. He's caused far too many problems. We only wanted him to help destabilize Dosh. It wouldn't become a threat. And then a male ran in or something. We had a word on the missing Mind Flayer. Seems that some people from the mainland dispatched of it. That's us. But they also said good one last distraction to worry about. So I think we're kind of helping these people.
I'd never been able to remember that much whenever I have dreams. I forget most of it.
Yeah, you learn this. I'm 100 and odd years old. I remember lots. What else? Yes, there's a large Azimir was sighted holding a prisoner, some wizard, and she executed them. So this is obviously our friend who has been executed. They said, is it Mia? No, it wasn't. Seemed to be from the mainland. I wonder if it's Andus that Hans Solo spoke of. Interesting. Bilal Covenant aren't too fond of our friends here. Maybe we can ask them for help dealing with them later. So it looks like we're going to run into the Covenant again at some point.
No problem.
The Deep Elephant said, if it's Merlin you speak of, she's nothing more than a tyrant. So... She said she's powerful. Send a message to the Covenant, invite Merlin to Mercador. So it looks like they're trying to recruit this one that we kind of need to get our hands on and murder. So she killed Anders. Anyway. The Dauntless and Grace have been recalled to Arcadia to proceed to join the Lanther in Dosh. So Dosh looks like it's in a lot of trouble at this moment in time. It would be a snake strike at the heart of Dosh. If it's successful in anxiety in Colosita, all surrounding nations will deploy martial law. And then they had enough listening to talk about necromancers and wizards. And then they want to deal with the lunatic. And what of Mir? Having a pot back as soon as he has it, so he's looking for something. And that's what I saw before you guys woke me up.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That was
Next time, leave me asleep a bit longer so I know what I can make sense out of it.
I didn't even get any of that, but okay.
I was trying to hear if
I will write it down on a bit of paper for you, and you can read it to your heart's content.
Yes.
because I was wondering if there was any sort of Goliath voices that you heard.
Nope.
Okay, guys. Chapter 2 is finished.
Oh.
That is now chapter 2 completely done.
Congratulations, you're all now level 7. Woo.
Okay, so roll on to chapter 3.
Does that mean that I don't know?
Well, what do you guys want to do before you guys get out of the way? Because as you were, you've got about a maximum of 20 days to get to Room and back again. I bet it's only a day and a half away. There might be a lot to do.
Well, we should probably get going.
Yeah, we need to know
because-
which oils.
Oh yeah. I'll
we
go
need
ask
to-
them since I'm still friendly with them, unlike some of you people.
I
Good
will
idea.
yeah, because I'm still friendly too.
I wasn't even here, so technically I should still be friendly.
I'll stay away.
I'll stay
Yeah, me
out.
too.
If you give me a perception check, see if you can find a Shara.
Let's also tap myself. So that's 14.
Okay. You do not see a Shara anywhere in the village.
Oh,
It's been about a couple of minutes looking. You do come across Venure. The man
Hi.
was. You. What can I do for you, little one?
I need to speak to the kind druidy lady I was speaking to know what
sure.
type of oils. Yeah, to know what type of oils I need to bring back for her.
Oils for her. What are you talking about?
Oh, she recommended if I helped bring back some oils, then she could help revive our friend, but I forgot to ask what kind of oils we needed. And I could also bring back extra oils for other things as well, in the process.
Why do I want to entertain your idea of bringing back your friend? She's currently on the main road between here and the crossroads between Gumi and Mercador. She might be helping prepare the path a bit easier for you. Though I would wrap up and make sure you're wearing warm, dry clothes. The rain is harsh.
Okay, thanks for the warning and thanks for advice. Sorry about what my friends did again, but thanks for understanding. I'll see you some other time, maybe.
Farewell. He walks away from you.
Our druid friend lady is on the road and is helping us to go, apparently.
Oh, well, we need to pack up and head to her then.
Mhm.
Okay, I
Any
say
other?
everybody gather up ready.
Yep.
Body was
And I will summon
Yep.
my phantom steed.
steeds, discs, everything is up.
Yep.
Can you do both the steed and the thing that is one of them not? Were they not both concentration spells?
None at all.
No, wow, impressive.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
The disc's a bit lighter because now there's kind of a hole in the big vegetable from the meal we had.
And I'm assuming we're leaving Andus there as well, so there's no dead body on it as well.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm on my elk.
During the morning, when the shield dropped, you did. Kind of did actually suppose a little bit, but basically, we'll say before the night, Ashara took Andrew's body and took him away. This dead body still is a dead body, it will still smell. She probably took it away to basically maintain it and protect it.
So, So we can't use the magic to make sure the body is also fresh smelling.
Participation will only go so far, but yeah.
How about if I also kept up a permanent prestidigitation on it to make sure it didn't smell?
Spray it.
Basically, yeah. And I could do both.
So, are we doing anything else, guys, or are we moving off? Or
I'll just jump onto the floating disc and sit back.
I'm just getting ready, getting everything packed, and just making sure I've got everything like normal, like I do every morning.
I'm going
here.
to sit next to a cat lady. Because I'm nice and light as well, I should be able to sit on the disc.
Okay. So you guys head out straight into the heavy rain. Crackle of lightning above. The noise is almost deafening.
Oh
Rain.
yeah, I should have told everyone that it was going to rain.
Oh, on second thought, I might be better walking underneath this disc.
Yeah, can we use the disc like as a shelter?
Knock
How
it
high does the disc usually hover?
3 feet.
Damn it, I'm just an inch too tall for the fucking thing.
How about if I can? What's the disc's texture like?
It's solid. It's a solid, thick, like.
It's like a
Is it-
purple energy field. It's basically a purple barrier that they can
Yeah.
sell.
Is it like? Does it got like made out of factory stuff that we could like grab hold of from underneath so that we could
No.
like?
No, it's smooth.
So what I'll do is I'm going to tie some rope around it so that I can set up a hammock underneath and lie back.
Make a dexterity check, please.
Just make sure you jump off before it vanishes.
It's 15.
15. Tying a bit of rope is a bit of a task, considering it's a small round disc. There's no way to let it on. You jump on it. As soon as you put your feet through as soon as you try and nestle your way in, the rope just slips straight off. And the other rope comes with you in the same direction as you're left behind. No hard fall or anything like that. It was basically you're trying to put a rope on a smooth surface with no grips.
Shouldn't have been acrobatics for that one.
I'm just, it was, at that point, you couldn't even start the acrobatics. By the time you lifted the leg to do anything, there's nothing holding the rope in place. It just went straight off. Because it is a round
No
surface.
problem, little kitty.
I just thought I'd try be creative for conserving energy on the journey. I mean, you have your horse.
Being lazy.
I
Okay.
think you just spend more energy doing that than you do if you walk.
Yes, but that way I would have been kept dry, wouldn't I?
What's wrong with a bit of water?
I don't know. It's just not as pleasant to constantly
I'm
have
just going to start dancing under the rain.
Okay. Let's see here.
Just FYI, because of the fact that we would have been told, or we were told that it's going to be raining, I've already put my bearskin cloak on.
That's right. Still a warm day, but the wind and the water is definitely keeping it very cool, so you're not overheating. Okay. So rain is heavy, but flows towards the westward along the high road. Water floods along the edge. You see a very familiar, just off the side, passerby flying quite low. And a bird, turns towards you and flies over and around and straight between you guys and flies off.
Hi, are you Druid Lady?
No response, but it still flies off.
No.
Make an insight check.
What's that little...
It is probably a spy.
That was a 22.
Bit odd flying pattern for a bird that just suddenly takes a sudden detour directly into a group of people, armed, and fly within touching distance. Probably was a Shera.
Oh, if it was in touching distance, can I quickly pet as it goes past?
Give me an attack roll.
Is that an attack of opportunity?
Grabbing it. I was going to ask about grabbing it.
Are you sure you want to grab the large eagle?
I didn't know it. All you said was a bird.
I said it's a bird, yeah.
I've got...
As I got closer, you can see it was a big eagle.
When you say attack roll, is that unarmed strike, I guess?
Yep, unarmed attack.
Got a fireball,
14.
throw it up.
14. Chris, I need to bring up her actual character sheet for this.
I want to pet the cute birdie.
You miss.
Oh.
You go out and you thought you were going to get it, but the wings flap up just to give itself a push. You missed time when her wings were down, so you just narrowly missed.
I guess I'll just need to ask people when we get to the town what type of oils we need them.
She flies round again. Stops. Hands you in her mouth a little envelope. Leans down. Drops it in your hand.
Can I now pet her head as she hands it to me?
She's a little bit recoiling, as if, what are you doing?
You cute birdie.
Tills her head and nods.
Oh.
Flies straight off. Back towards the direction of Gooby.
Just want to open my mouth to try and ask about the oils again.
So you have a little parchment.
I'll read it.
Okay, so inside there is actual little bit of parchment paper, leather wrapped, freezing oven, then what is precisely needed.
Okay.
She said, I knew you'd be looking for this. Of course, I was so busy this morning, so I wanted to make sure the road was safe for you guys to travel. I scouted it and dealt with some of the flooding issues. Thank you. We'll see you soon. Usher. And he gives you a small list of some ingredients.
Okay, I'll bind it back in the leather pouch again after reading the ingredients. To both memorize it, but also make sure it stays safe from water.
Okay.
So did you read it out loud? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I can totally read it.
But whilst reading it and it's raining, I am going to cast water breathing on Nazal because I don't want Nazal to drown.
Yeah, she said that there was some flooding, but that it should be gone now. So we shouldn't need it.
I'm doing it anyway.
If she's still within 100 yards or whatever, I'll just say thanks again with message.
Be safe.
If we have water breathing, does that mean that we can hold our heads up with our mouths open and drink the water of the rain?
Technically, yes. Technically, yes. Okay.
Rainwater is the freshest of waters.
You hope. It could be evaporated marsh water. We are close to the marsh.
Crackle, quite far off to the side. Strike a tree sets on fire. Rainis eventually puts it out.
I thought we were talking about Rice Krispies there.
Crackle, tree goes pop, and then goes snap.
There you are.
So, a few instances of strikes across the sky. It's quite violent, but it seems to be very localized towards your south. Wetlands, left and right, as you're walking off. It feels like you've been walking for hours. It's hard to communicate properly in this weather. But the terrain was not difficult. You could still continue walking. It takes
I heard
about-
Niall. Oh, sorry.
It takes about go ahead.
I heard Niall probably wants to head towards the Eye of a Storm for some form of sword that he was interested in.
Axe.
Or is this a different storm?
An axe.
It
An
was
axe.
an axe.
The storm will be there. I hope. Yes.
Probably best waiting till after the oils, though. If we're
We'll see.
back.
Yeah, first get the oils, then get Anders up, and then back to the storm.
So
If
what-
he can help us, he'd probably know good stuff to keep us safe from the storm.
Yes.
So what feels like probably many hours, you finally exit the other side of the storm. Probably about 2-4 hours, maybe 6 hours. It seemed it felt like. You didn't pass through the centre of the storm by any means. You've been going through. If you were to picture the storm as like a donut, you just went through the round the bread side, the actual dough side, not the hole in the middle.
What's a donut?
Describing it as it seemed like
You mean like a bagel?
rag. A bagel. So, you do see up ahead, as the road starts to drop down a bit towards what you see looks like to be Mercador Bay. The actual ocean on the other side of this area.
Is that where we were supposed to have come with the ship?
Yes.
Think so.
Maybe a little late.
As you guys start to dry up after walking for a couple hours, we come to 8 hours, and you finally make it to the crossroads. Nothing seemed to happen for the entire journey. As you come up, there's a wooden signpost with markings: Ruma, Gumi, Mercador Say, Mercador Harbour.
Does it say how far away Mercador Harbour is?
They're not so marked as distance, but if you look across the ocean, you can see a faint, like, you know, when you look across the ocean to another island quite far away, it looks a bit greyish. You can see the city quite far off in the distance. You also, without perception is required, see a blink of light to your left. Blink,
Oh, it's a lighthouse.
blink.
It's a what?
Lighthouse.
What's the lighthouse?
Stop boats
Warns
crashing.
ships.
Makes sense, it's a stormy rocky shore.
Where are these oils? Where were they? Were they in the city? So we need to go there soon.
Oh,
I would like to get to the city as soon as possible. I still need to potentially, if she is there, save my sister.
I'll read the note quickly again to make sure that it was in the city we were supposed to go to.
Yeah, city or harbor.
It does state Ruma.
Rumour.
Oh,
Let's
So-
go to Ruma then.
Because I can see it in the distance. Is that the sort of thing where it would be like still a 5-day hike? Or.
The town itself is a lot closer than Mercador. In comparison, you're about 4 hours journey away, where Mercador is a full another day's worth.
let's go that nearby a place then.
Yes. If only there was a way to send
Yes,
word
let's
to
get-
Mercador.
Those are
Let's
with
get the oils first.
Anybody else looking around just now? I know you guys go see people are looking around intently. You can go ahead and give me a perception check if you like.
Yeah.
Also taking in the scenery in the area.
30.
15.
16.
22.
28.
I got 22.
Okay. For yourself and us, you two spot this. There's a bit of large driftwood wood floating, half anchored onto the shore.
How much can I see if there's anything like on it for here? Or is
You
it too
need to
far
put-
away?
It's a little bit too far away, but it's definitely easy to get to.
I'll send Ari over.
I'm going for a look.
Okay, Arya and Salafans head over. It's a large piece of soaked wood. It seems to be part of something that's been broken off. The wood in itself has been twisted as if something ripped it open. Upon looking at it, you see 4 letters with one of the letters missing. It's an M, E, and what looks like an R, and another half letter, M.
Wonder what that spells.
Isn't that
Mermaid's Wrath.
mermaid, like that boat we were on? I think that might have been a mermaid. I forgot what it was called.
Anything interesting over there?
Oh, I was saying that in my voice from Arya to Salfanos, so maybe he can be able to confirm that. I don't know.
Could be from the ship. It's unclear. Can I pick it up? How big is it?
It's not too big. It looks a little bit of side of a hull of the ship, not too large.
Right, I'm going to try and grab it.
Probably the size of a
Well,
large shield, if anything.
I'll try and grab
shield.
it and try and grab it, pick it up, take it back to the group for analysis.
As you drag it up, you notice that it's actually resting on something on the underside.
What's underneath?
And you flip it over. It's a satchel. Leather satchel.
Ah, what's in it?
You open up the satchel itself. As you try to take it off, it's nailed to the hull itself, so with a little slight tug, pop, comes off. You open up inside, it's very soaked. It looks like 3 very wet spell scrolls and a letter.
Oh, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation from Arya's talons onto the scrolls to drive them.
They dry up.
I'll take the satchel and the hull piece back to the crew,
Okay.
and then
With a little bit of an effort, now runs over and helps you bring it across. It's a little bit heavy.
what spell scrolls is it?
You open it up, you see an invocation spell for Fireball,
Mm-hmm.
transmutation spell scroll for Control Weather, and Summon Greater Demon.
I'm keeping the greater demon one, thank you.
9th level.
I just look at the fireball scroll and then I'm like, didn't the ship have like gunpowdery, explodey stuff on it? Isn't that really unsafe to have that scroll?
Yes.
Uh,
And
plus-
the name, the ship we were on was Screaming Mermaid, so this is from the ship.
At least part of it made it to harbour. Almost.
Indeed.
Let's have a look at this letter then. What's the letter say? If you have that information available.
While waiting, I'll have Arya like pick up with her beak the other the other scroll, the thingy one, Control Weather, and give it to the mage the wizard in case he can learn it. I don't know.
Doesn't. Justin, do you see the message? Cool. You alright? Good flow? Cool. Well,
What?
that's right. Just asking Justin something, just let me know.
What?
So, did anybody look into the letter itself?
Aye.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
You open up the letter, it's written in common.
Good.
Jameson, we've asked the Blue Dragon to deal with the ship. If the dragon should not show up on the day you see the island, please use the Fallen Scrolls to prevent their arrival. Use the Sun Scroll to bring forth a fiend to destroy the ship. Use the Weather Scroll to try and capsize the ship. And then use the Fireball spell on the 7 containers of gunpowder in the ship's hold. I don't trust Rizolas, since he has taken up residence at the Thieves Guild in Nia Roma and caused so much trouble to our plans. But should that dragon not show up, please deal with the group and ensure that they do not reach the island. Signed, KN.
Isn't that a bit overkill to need 4 different things that could destroy a ship?
They really didn't want you to get to the island.
I got about half of that.
Basically,
I'm losing. my
dragon. We don't
first
trust the
ability.
dragon. Dragon's a piece of shit. If he doesn't do his job, here's 3 other ways of dealing with the problem.
How do you spell the dragon's name? The Marauder.
Murzolos. Murzoloz. Yes, exactly the same spelling as the one for you, Echo.
I'm going to ask Thea if this scroll is not something that she would like to learn instead.
Oh, is it a spell I can learn?
Clerics can learn control weather, yes.
I can't learn the spells like you though. I can't. Can I?
Yeah, clerics don't learn spells through spell scrolls research.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they actually gain the spells because remember their magic comes from the deity itself.
Okay, fine, I'll take this. Then we can both control the weather. That'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
if it's a wizard spell as well, then you could learn it from the scroll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did that thingy that we just read? Did that like insult the dragon?
Right, guys.
It does.
We're going to take a break just now, and we'll come back in a little bit in a few minutes' time. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Okay.
it's done to the flag.
Wait.
Kind of exploded the sides.
What gets me the most is that for some reason that contains like a choke, like a collar
Yeah,
with it.
and welcome
Same-
back. So, welcome back, guys. Tetsu had to drop out for a little while. Not feeling too great. We'll see you later, and keep trying. Keep getting better, buddy. So,
So I was asking, that letter you just read, it sounded like the thing was insulting the dragon. Is that kind of what it sounded like?
potentially.
Because we could show that to the dragon and make the dragon see that they were being mean to it, and maybe it will not want to hurt us anymore and want to hurt them instead.
Are you telling us to the party or?
Yeah.
To the party.
Yeah, good idea.
To read, though. I mean, that's a fairly. Wait a minute. Actually, what am I thinking? Scratch that. Is the dragon going to give a damn? I don't think it's going to sit and listen to a full explanation from Echo.
If it's that dragon as well, that one that killed Now, I don't think he's going to let us talk to it. He's just going to murder it. Or try to murder it.
Stop
Well,
it,
maybe
So
pal.
it's full of pride.
He might hate that things wanted to use him and didn't care for him more than he hates us.
Yeah, and it's a blue dragon, so it's a prideful dragon, so we can use that against him.
Quite
So
possible.
keep the note.
Okay.
We are going to need to hold Niall back, though, because I'm pretty sure he's eyeing up that dragon for a new belt.
Yeah. Let's first try the diplomatic way.
I'll store that letter away then.
Okay. So, are we doing anything, guys? Are we heading off to Barcode or Ruma?
Ruma, I would say.
Okay. You guys head
For the
south.
oils.
I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, because we're now to see if we can stave off a point of exhaustion.
Oh.
Exhaustion.
16.
Exhaustion? I can't get exhausted.
I
15.
got 15 as well.
Just 1 second, I'm trying to
15.
get the actual DC for this. Did anybody get less than 11? No. What about you? No, scratches it. That's fine. So for the first hour of the walk, you do not incur a point of exhaustion. However, a large roar and a high-pitched squeal, sound like a child.
Someone needs our help.
We don't have time.
Could be
We
a
always
trap.
have time.
Could be a trap.
I do I know where it came from? Because I want to go help.
Make a perception check.
25.
Yep, definitely. Just along the road, and then just a little bit off. Came from that direction.
I run off to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't it be easier to send Arya?
Ari's coming with me.
Fia's gone. Fia, as you
I'm
get
going
there,
after her.
you see 3 very large hulking creatures. As you get there, what do you want to do?
Can I see where the scream came from? The person that screamed.
You can see what looks like small legs between one of the creature's legs that's in front of you. It seems to be standing in front of them.
I am going to let's see what I have.
Anybody chasing after or doing anything while chasing after?
Yeah,
I'm chasing.
Yeah, on my steed, I'm running after Thea to stop her.
Yeah, I'll run towards as well.
Fub, fub. So
Yeah, we need to put
there's the
Lead on
combined,
her.
the combined noise of all you sprinting forwards.
I'm silent.
Except
Walking.
maybe not you. You make a stealth check. You make a stealth check. Unless you want to.
I'm on my elk.
Yeah.
Because I was going to run and slightly hide out of line of sight, but I only got a 17 on my
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on the person being attacked.
Okay. So as you guys coming in, surprise round of fear, let you all roll initiatives.
Sorry, but I had to help.
Next time, like we told you, wait for us. We will join. Just don't go running in yourself. You never know what's out there.
What's out there?
Okay.
Somebody needs our help.
In line with my brand new system for initiatives, I'll ask for the person's initiative roll. First one, it's up on list at the moment. Echo, what's your initiative?
23.
Niall is shite.
We'll tell him that you said that. I'm going to end up clipping that one. Niall
Here.
is shit.
I got 4.
Okay. Is Goo taking part in this encounter?
Nope.
Okay. Arya.
Right and play.
Arya got 6.
Alvivor.
6 as well.
Wow. Mantra.
I got 9.
Fanzan.
21.
And Talfanos.
Five.
Jesus Christ, it's Silvio.
Silvio, it was... What is it again? It gets added. Is it Dex or is it...
Yeah, Dex, if it's not got initiative bonus.
Alright, 4.
For God's sake! Wow. These initiatives. Okay. As you guys all get there, Fear gets that concentration spell, take it, Sanctuary?
No, it's a normal bonus action. I'm pretty sure there's no sort of defense needed on it. I'm just gonna double check that again.
No, that's fine. You've successfully cast Sanctuary on the person.
Okay, and I'm also gonna use my action to throw out an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll for attack.
Because I take it I can do both since, like, I did a bonus action. I can also do another one on my
Which one are you aiming for?
Oh,
There's 3 in
it'll
front
be
of you.
whoever I see attacking the child, so probably that one right in front of me, I guess, is probably the one that was attacking her.
Okay, yeah,
Hill Giant 2, I guess, I think it might have been.
that's fine. Roll for attack.
Okay. 20, but not natural.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
No, that's the wrong one. Okay, this is the right one. That was 4 for the first hit.
So 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the second attack is 17.
That's a hit.
That's also 4 damage.
Wow. Okay. Perfect.
I helped. Look, I helped.
So start the initiative order. We're gonna have Echo with Anton on deck. Echo. There are 3 motherfucking hill giants in front of you right now.
Yep, I've started my stage, which gives me 100 movement speed.
Okay.
So I'm going to run towards Thea, realise there's a child in danger, and stand next to the child. And then I'm going to cast Thunderstep.
Okay.
And that is it will hit only 1. It will hit Hill Giant 2, and I will take the child with me.
Okay, do it. Go for it.
It's Constitution 17, by the way.
Constitution 17. That is definitely a fail. I don't even have to entertain that one.
It only did 6 damage.
6 damage, that's fine. Let's get up my
And
sheet.
I am moving me and said child all the way down to the party. Can you move the child next to me?
Oh, now I'm the closest to the giant.
I presume your Thunderstep doesn't provoke opportunity attacks? Okay. Anything else you'd like to do? And that was how much damage? Sorry, 6?
6 damage, yeah, that's all.
That's fine. Okay. Vans, and you're up. Hill Giant is on deck.
So I only see one giant, one hill giant in front of me. Are there any more giants that anybody can see?
Yeah, I yell out 3 of them. 3 giants.
And you hear me go, Jesus Christ, there's 3 tall things there.
And I see the one that you attacked right in front of me. Are there any more giants?
One to left and right.
Remember, you can take a step forward as many squares as you want and still have the opportunity to still move later.
Oh, the one in front of you, there's 2 to the right of where you are, sorry.
And which giant did you attack?
I
They both
attacked...
Number.
hit giant number 2.
We didn't do much damage, though.
Okay. Then for no problem. I'm going to use my channel divinity
Okay.
for enemy on hill giant number 1.
Hill
The
giant
one
number 1.
in front of me.
Okay, is that concentration requirement?
Nope.
Okay.
You need to
perfect.
do a wisdom saving throw of 15. If it's a failure, the creature is frightened and speed is reduced to 0 for 1 minute.
That's fine. Frightened, 0. Yeah, that's a fail because I said natural 9 and he would not have +6 to wisdom. Okay, perfect. Anything else you want to do?
As a bonus action, I want to use where is it? Fate on myself.
Fuck you, Mandra.
What's she done?
Clipped it.
I said I would.
Shite.
You're on it out of
I'm
context.
going to use shield of fate on myself
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Boop, 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 boop. 24 armor class now.
Guys, don't attack ill giant that's right in front of me. It's frightened and can't move. So
Yeah, you can see that the hill giant on the left is like.
let's focus all your attack on the other one.
Okay. That you?
Me.
Okay, perfect. Hill Giant's 1 is up. He is frightened. It ends his turn to make the wisdom saving throw. And he will not pass in that save. Oh wow. Okay, perfect. And Hill Giant 2's next. Turns around, marches towards, wielding his great club. Looks around and sweeps down with 2 swinging attacks directly onto Van Zandt. So those are 23 and 18.
They don't hit.
Perfect. You come in, dunk onto one, and then parry the other one off.
23 doesn't hit.
Yep.
Nope.
Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Extra plus 2 to AC. His dick is a little bit tongue.
Just in time. That one.
Okay. And Mantra, you're up. And another hill giant is on deck.
So, this is going to be a bit odd for my normal rules. But I am going to make the sound of a blue dragon. Because I've heard it enough, I'm going to use Prestidigitation to make it sound like it's coming from up here.
How are you making the sound?
Through my impersonations.
3 impersonations, okay.
But I can make a sound of a creature I've heard. So I am making a booming sound of a blue dragon coming from over the hill.
Appreciation and allowed you. I thought it was thaumaturgy that requires you to boom your voice in another location.
Heck, but I'm pretty sure it does. No, it was minor illusion I was going to cast, sorry.
Minor illusion. Okay, okay, perfect. Alrighty. I think I've still got your minor illusion one here. Move character here.
Well, I'll end up doing 2 minor illusions, but I can only do 1 per turn. I've got, like, I'm planning, if I'm still not phased, or if I'm partially startled by the sounds, I will, that sound's going to continue to play of a dragon coming towards, and I will next turn as well to make it even more realistic and looking. What? Nothing happens?
Yeah. Come on.
I mean, if you let us draw, I could just draw a wee bit on the go.
I know, I'm putting down a model for you, but for some reason it's not appearing.
Giving people on the internet the ability to draw will always end up putting lewd images on the screen.
It depends who you give said permission to.
Okay, still gonna let me do that. Okay, that's fine, I'll just make a new one.
Because I'm going to next turn probably do the same, but not layering sounds, layering an image with it.
Okay, so refresh Astral, so Astral's... Yep, it's logged me out, that's why. It's not working. So as soon as I log in, you're probably going to see a lot of shit appear. So sorry. Okay, can you make a deception roll, please? Because you're making a sound and you're trying to redirect that sound over to another location.
Okay. Oh, that was a terrible roll. 14.
Okay. 19. The one in the middle is like, oh, and the one that's already screwed goes, ah.
So I think I filled one of them at least.
He's filled with the one that's already screaming. He just looks at it, still terrified of the paladin, but it just does not make sense what the fuck it's seeing there. It's like,
yes, but maybe next turn might make it more scary if I end up managing to do what I plan. I'm just planning on making them run away.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
So that's me used my main action, so there's not too much I can do as a bonus action. Because sadly I don't think I can hit it with my weapon. However, I think I know one thing I could do.
Come on.
So how far away am I? I am... I'm going to move towards Hill Giant 1, I think.
Oh, he's feared.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't attack that one.
Why?
Because you'll break the fear.
It's fear and it can't move.
I'll stand here. And randomly follow because it just has to. Because it can't be more than a certain distance away. And I will ready my bonus action where I am... Oh, what's it called again? Steady aim! I have not actually used this before, but I believe I can use it for a melee attack.
You won't be able to use it because you've moved.
But it just says... well, if you haven't, you moved. I just read this. I was speed reading and I just saw your speed is 0 until the end of the next turn. I'm like, well, I've already moved.
Alright, no, that's fine. Take it.
But no, it does say only if you haven't moved during this turn.
Because you're taking time to go, okay. Like that. Okay. Hill Giant 3 is up. Ari's on deck.
So basically, you're one of those like really slow wind-up attacks in games.
Yeah, I'll
with
just
your melee swing.
As a bonus action instead, I'll just quickly put poison on my Sword of Wind.
6.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Row.
Did you just walk down the cliff?
He stepped on it. These are big boys. That's a step for them, and it's a climb for you. So, he's going to gravitate more towards Niall anyway, so that's fine. Niall takes 2 swings, or rather receives 2 swings. So that's
So
a miss, and that's a 19, because it's a half giant. Abomination. And that is a hit. Okay, so first one misses, but the second one does land. That's a hefty hit.
It's your turn as the DM now to throw out the bullshit I take half damage things and stuff.
So I'll remove that die then. That's free. Oh no, wrong dice. Fuck. 14. 19. Okay, takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. Oh. 60's up and down to stab. Okay. Let's check his health's right. That's fine. Okay. And Harry, you're up.
Oh.
And Alpha, you're on deck.
Well, Aria was going to be there to help defend the child, but then she was luckily taken by the other person, so now she's kind of just sat there doing nothing, so I guess she'll just keep an eye on something. She's going to fly behind the Hill Giant 1 and kind of like sit on his back, not actually attacking so it doesn't break the fear, but so that it counts as like, you know, advantage or whatever it's called when someone's behind them for later.
Okay.
And then she'll end the turn there.
That's fine, you're assisting, you're using the help. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have that ability, but the Mantras one does. But I have the just, you know, when people are around it, you get the, what's it called, whatever that move is.
That's fine, I understand. So,
Yeah.
Alva, you're up. Salfans, you're on deck.
Okay, since I'm within range for Hill Giant number 3, I'm going to get ahead and try casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay. What's the save?
Saving is a wisdom of 14.
Unbelievable, they actually think did the succeed there. Yep, that's a 17.
Has that worked once yet?
17 save.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I thought you meant that I actually succeeded
No,
every time I
they
use
succeed.
it.
Yeah, that was a natural 18.
Right.
Anything else you want to do?
Technically that's the only thing that I can do if I'm trying to cast that attack, so yeah, that's me.
Okay. And Salfans, you're up next. And Fear, you're on deck.
With 2 Eldritch Blasts on this Pedo Hill Giant 3.
The one right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll for attacks.
Okay, in the eye.
15.
Sorry?
15.
Hit.
First one's 8 damage. Second one's 18.
That's a hit.
Second damage is 14 damage for the second beam.
Nice. Okay, anything else you want to do?
Yes, I'm going to misty step away.
Gone.
Was that 30 feet?
30 feet.
Better go that way so I can see below them.
So you could get between the big VT person, the one with the armor.
That'll do me.
Okay.
Nice and quick.
Isn't that you?
Yep, that's me.
I'm going to apologise, it's actually Niall's turn. I actually skipped over that, it'll be you next. Okay. Vorpal sword.
Time to end the fight.
Yeah. So now it's going to... No! And... thank you for the sub.
That was subbed a while back, but I had a thing of, oh, celebrate your 9-month anniversary. Okay, sure. I just figured it would make a noise for you as well.
Now it's going to shift around the giant number 3 to get flanking. And rolls. Ooh, that was close. A 19 natural. So that's a hit. And he's just going to club away. So that's 15 points of piercing damage, slashing damage. And I'm not going to feel any bit of anything right now. And his second attack is a natural 16. So that is 34 points of slashing damage. You just see now just go shh, shh, and goes action surge. So he's going to attack again. Oops, let's try that again. He jumps up. He shoots the blade right through the hill giant. It beheads him.
Yeah. Dead giant.
Dead giant. Giant's head literally just rolls off between Silvio and Fia and lands close towards Alphanos.
Fucking better not move
And
towards me.
it comes here and goes, his head just rolled next to you.
Kicking it away.
Natural 20.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, and he's got his second attack from his action surge. He moves up. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Has flanking. Got a dice roll here. So that's an 18 that hits.
No.
Can you hit from down there?
And that's 15 points of damage to giant number 2. Fucking his I win button needs to go. I'm gonna get that
You've already made it viable.
I made a mistake and it will never happen again. I spent like 6 hours building something that makes sure that you guys don't get fucking cheeky stuff anymore. And I can always do something that makes you guys lose all your shit anyway.
Yes, but that wouldn't be very nice.
Maybe not. Okay,
Can I
Fear.
point
Just
out
an
we've
equal
already-
roll.
Can I just point out we've already lost Monty Python, the snake staff? I really don't want to see Legolas or Thanos rage over losing that again.
We lose all our stuff, you lose all your players.
I'm
I'm not a
to...
shite bag.
Did you say it was my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn, and also Silvio's turn as well.
Okay, I'm going to run down to where the child is and kind of hold her hand and check her over, make sure that she doesn't need any healing or anything. What type of turn will that take? Is that like an action or bonus action?
If you want to make a check over them, you can give a medicine check.
Yeah. Well, that's not very good. Let's see, what's my bonus? That's only a 7.
Okay. From that score, you can ascertain that it's not a girl, it's actually a boy.
Oh, hello, boy.
Oops.
Just looks at you and going, huh?
Yeah, I didn't zoom in the camera to see. So, do they seem
Initially,
healthy?
They seem fine. Maybe a little few
Okay.
scrapes from probably running, going through trees and that. A little bit cuts here. Nothing that's probably caused any damage whatsoever. They seem absolutely
Okay,
fine and healthy.
Okay, I'm just going to continue holding their hands so they're comfortable as we kill these things around them.
Okay.
And then my bonus action, then, because I think, was that an action?
That was an action.
Okay, my bonus action, what's the range? 60 feet. Let's see where I'm gonna. So I guess I'll put in between the two. I'm going to summon up a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
At the square that's kind of like above and to the right of Mantra, because it's kind of like in between the two giants there.
And I'll bring your spiritual weapon. Fear spiritual weapon. Go. There you are. You should have control of that. If you don't, I'll give you control.
Oh, I'll check.
Assign to player. Fear. There we go.
Oh, well, I can't see it there yet, but that's not a problem. Oh no, wait, there it is.
So
Yeah, I
that,
can move it.
Yeah, that spawns within certain range of you, and then you can just put it anywhere.
Okay, so I'll put it between these two things,
Okay.
and then I'll attack the number 2 one since the other one's still feared.
You have advantage.
But that. Oh, is that because I'm behind it?
Yep. Niall's flanking.
Okay. Well, I actually get to pretend I'm an actual fighter. That's good. So it mentions.
To make an attack roll for your spell modifier, so basically it's spell attack.
Okay, so it is an attack still.
Yep.
That's a 16.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Okay, so that's a D8. Where's the D8 again? There it is. That's another 1, so that's a 4 again. I keep getting 4 all the time.
Okay.
But it's some damage, you know. And
adds
Niall's
up.
whacking it with a massive axe and doing massive damage, and I just go, eh.
I just poke him with the point of the unicorn horn. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm just gonna sit here and remain comforting the kid.
Okay. Echo, you're up.
Who's probably older than me for all I know.
Echo, you are up. Van Zander on deck.
Okay. I am going to move so I can see this bloody thing. And then I am going to cast. Where the hell's it gone? I will cast. Oh. No, I can't cast that. That'll kill other people. I don't want to do that.
That sounds like a fun ability.
Lightning Bolt is a very fun ability. I'm not going to cast it.
Oh my! There's some people in your line of sight there. Your line of fire, should I say?
I can't see people on the side. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I will just cast a normal spell. I will do.
That mage
Fireball.
might slap you.
Fireball.
I'll do fireball at it.
Ball or bolt?
A bolt.
Bolt. Okay,
We got-
right, that's it.
22
That's a hit.
to hit.
Roll for damage.
8.
8 points of fire damage. Okay. And that was a number 2, I take it, yeah?
Sorry?
Number 2?
No, it's just a fireball. It's just a cantrip.
No, I mean number 2, Chill Giant.
Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah,
Cool.
because can't do that.
Yep. Vansand, you're... unless you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Cool. Vansand, you're up. Hill Giant 1 is on deck.
Can I attack the hill giant or do I need to get up?
You're within me range.
Not really. Okay, then I'm going to attack it with my sword. So 29.
Into that hits, yes, indeed.
Okay. And I'm going to attack it. And I'm going to put a level 2 Divine Smite on it. also.
Pop it full with all the light you can.
So that's 18 radiant damage from my Sunblade. And now my Divine Smite. That's 10. That's 15 Divine Smite damage.
Okay.
Now my second attack. That's an unnatural 20.
Okay, 20 hits.
And I'm going to attack it again. Just That's a 19 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a Divine Smite of a level 2 on top of it.
Okay.
3, that's 11. And that's another 18 Divine Smite damage.
Okay. You come through, you cut off in his chest, and then you bring your sword through and just shove it into the wound. And just cut through to the other side. You can see the life leaves his eyes. As it falls, you bring your blade down, and then falls backwards to the side, with the blade piercing out. You gonna say, Echo?
I just thought lovely.
Isn't unnatural 20 the name of whenever Niall gets a 20?
Pretty much. Anything else you want to do, Van Zandt?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. So, Hill Giant 1 is up. And he's currently scared to shit. And he actually breaks from his fear. Okay.
Oh boy.
Because that was an 18. Mantra, you're up. Arya on deck.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys are going down way faster than I thought they would do it. This is considered a hard encounter on the encounter journal.
Okay.
Next time I'll send 6 Hill Giants at you guys.
So
Yeah.
I guess since we were able to get rid of one of them instantly with that fear, like, I guess that helped.
Yeah, he crowd controlled. That works.
Yeah. I'm going to try and stab with my short sword of winding. I should say the poisoned short sword of winding.
Go for it.
So does Mantua get advantage since Arya's on the other side, or does it not work that way? Do they have to face the other way?
Give advantage, actually.
Technically no, but Arya was helping the
Fighting.
next person to attack, so we'll say Arya's making a readying an action to help.
Isn't Arya flanking?
That's what it's called, yeah. Flanking was what I was doing
before.
before.
Familiar's off the flank. Let me get a second, so I'll double check.
Oh, it is still flanking because it's
Okay.
still an enemy of it.
Okay.
So I'll roll a second time just on the off chance. I'll go with the first roll, I think, because that was an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
And for damage, is 10, and it needs to make 2 Constitution saves. The first one being 15.
Okay, first Constitution saving throw. That is a fail.
Okay, it is wounded. Well, not it has a necrotic wound, which is 1d4 damage for each time I've hit it.
Yep.
And I think it's on its turn.
Yeah, the end of its turn.
At the start of its turn.
Okay, perfect. And what's the second save?
The second one is a poison. And I'm just checking when it makes a save.
Usually immediately. Because you need to apply the poison first.
I applied it last turn.
I know, to the enemy when you attack.
Yeah, I applied it to my weapon. Then
Yeah,
if it went-
when you strike the enemy, the poison takes effect then.
Yeah. So when a creature takes damage from it, it must make a DC 14 saving throw or take 2d8 poison damage and become poisoned. Yes.
That is a save.
So it's beat 14.
It beat you 14, you got 16.
Damn it. Okay. And now I'll attack with my offhand.
Mhm.
Which is my short sword +1. And that is... Oof. Good thing I've got advantage. 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 6 damage. But I'll also add my sneak attack, which is an extra 10, so that's 16 damage.
Okay. Perfect. Anything else you got to do?
Do you know what? I'll stay here.
Okay. Arya, Alvafor, you both have shared initiative. You're up next.
Alpha 4, you can go first if you want.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to go ahead and just use my bow instead on this last remaining Hell Giant. Because I'm not running any further forward and clearly my spell is not going to work at all. So, I'll go ahead and sneak attack to that as well.
Your volume is pulsing a lot.
Is it?
Yeah, you need to start wearing your headset, honey. Just have to type
We
you
can
can't
still...
hear.
Yeah, we can still hear, but it is pulsing a little bit.
Sorry. Right, okay, so that is a 18 to hit.
It does.
Excellent. Okay, so 6 plus 6. Okay, so that is 15.
15 points of
Damage.
damage. Yep, perfect.
And as my other action, I'm going to go ahead and ready Hail of Thorns.
Okay, you've applied Hail Thorns. Anything else you want to do?
Well, Hail of Thorns doesn't take effect till the next attack, so that's me end my turn.
Okay, yeah, sure. Aria, did anything?
What double check? So I don't attack, right? Because I need to use my Fia's turn for Arya to attack. Is that right?
I should tell you under your Warlock familiar options what it can do. I believe it does state you might be able to attack with it with using its reaction, if I believe correctly.
I'll have to double check. Sorry. Wait, here it is. Your familiar can. When you take the attack action, you can forego one of your own attacks to allow your familiar to make an attack. Okay, I can't do it then.
Yeah, it'll be on your turn.
Okay, she'll just fly down to the kid and turn into a bunny and play with the kid to help cheer him up some more, in case he's bad, because I can't do anything else.
Okay.
So you're left the melee range of a giant.
Owls don't incur opportunity attacks.
Oh, it's an owl. Okay.
Yes,
It was an owl while it was flying, and then it turned into a bunny when it got there.
Yep, moved its move action to fly, then action to turn to
Shift over, yeah.
My familiar wouldn't have opportunity include one of them.
Yep. Good old celestial fucking fiend, not fiends, familiars, overpowered as hell.
Yeah.
Well, an owl
There's a
is
version
anyway.
that does it, so she's got a celestial version that can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And who's next in the initiative order? That would be Salathanos. You're up next, and now Fia on deck.
Who's still up? That hill giant that I can't see.
There's only one hill giant up, yeah.
He's hurting. Not injured, but hurting.
Any of yous near that?
Van's is directly above Van's hand.
Mandra's Nick. Well.
I am touching it effectively.
Ooh.
Better no fireball it then.
Good. You can put the fireball above above it.
That's not how I roll, mate.
Just fire blindly behind the tree. I'm sure that there's nothing else there.
Give me another 2 Eldritch Blasts then.
Okay, go ahead.
Something exciting. 23.
That's a hit.
14 damage.
Okay.
26.
Hit.
And 11 damage.
So 25 points of damage in total.
Is 26 not a natural
It's a
20
shame.
for you?
No.
Oh, okay, mine's +6 for some reason, my hits.
Plus
Yeah,
7.
because you got only 16 in your ability score. So 3 plus
Oh,
your
okay.
proficiency. Yeah. Okay, anything else you want to do?
No, I'm alright.
Okay. Niall and Fear, you're both up.
Okay, you can do Niles if you want.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably dies when Nile attacks.
Oh yeah, good point. So I may as well throw out a couple of Eldritch Blasts and hope to do a bit of damage.
Okay.
So that is a 19.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
I actually got a bigger number than 1 that time, so that's 8 damage.
Okay. Second beam.
Second beam is a 11.
That beam flies off into above and quite far up above.
Oh wow. Do I? Oh yeah, my bonus action I can still attack, can't I, with my
So,
sword?
got it. Whilst you chop it, it's more like going to be like unicorn poke.
Yep. So my spiritual weapon, since it's on now my bonus turn. Wait, I just want to double check that. Oh yeah, it is. It's a bonus action
Yep.
when I can attack again. So we'll do an attack with spiritual weapon, which is even worse. I got a 10.
Yeah.
Oh well, I tried.
Is it?
I'm just gonna sit here.
You hit it as both of you and Alvos throw your beams together at the same time. Beam, and your second beam misses, and so does your spearish unicorn thing. Okay. That was up.
Zoe.
Sprint. Well, not sprint. Run. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess I may as well say that I put my spiritual weapon behind him as well, just for the hell of it. I don't know if that'll help with flanking at all.
It
I
won't.
don't think it's
Not
back
spiritual weapon. Okay, first attack. That's a natural 1. I don't know why I'm rolling that. I could roll on his actual character sheet. And his second attack. It's a 14, so it does hit. And 15 points of damage. Okay.
I'm sure that when you rolled a natural, one, Naya would have something to say about how he's allowed to re-roll that or something.
That's fine. Won't worry about that right now. Sylvia's up, and then Echo's on deck.
Dragging things about. I didn't mean to. I don't know if it's that much Silvio can do.
Meow.
So that's 25 yards of
Meow.
distance. Meow meow.
Meow.
But yeah, I think what she's going to do. I can't fully control what she does, but
Meow.
who is after Silvio?
Me.
I don't know.
Echo.
Well, Silvio decides to run to the giant. She's being brave these days, by the way. And when Echo attacks, Silvio is going to distract the giant so that Echo has advantage.
Distracted giant. Okay, so it's the help command.
Just assists. Yeah.
That's fine. Just making sure. Okay, that's perfect. So, Echo,
to
you
be fine.
have advantage on your next attack if you should choose to make an attack roll. To which, what are we going to do?
I need to move so I can see the thing. So I'm going to go about here. And just because I want to see what it does, I'm going to cast my lightning spell.
Okay.
My lightning bomb.
So, saving go or attack roll.
It's a dexterity 17.
Dexterity 17. Okay.
Goodbye, minor illusion.
I'll just go through it. It's just a sound.
It's not even there.
It's just a thunderous sound. It's a thunderous dragon noise. You're probably like, oh, there's a really loud noise mic here.
What's the save?
17. Dexterity.
Okay. 19 or 20 to pass. That's a natural function. Hit.
Ooh, that's going to be fun. Right. 22.
As you bring up your spell. And just... As you thrust it forward, your hair stands up. How do you want to do this?
I don't have hair. I'm bald.
Sorry,
But being stands up.
the beard goes bzzzt. How do you want to do this?
As I raise my hand in the air, grabbing all the static electricity, I throw it forward with a beam, and the force just obliterates the giant. It goes straight through the giant.
You just hear a thunderous crackle straight at it. Blast.
Like
Strikes in.
his head.
Burst. Literal burst. It
Bye.
literally explodes.
So, you know that he said like he didn't have hair, but the little cat that was helping give advantage is right next to that huge blast of static electricity.
Mantra's hair's all stood up as well now because it's bouncing past her quite close.
You hit this thing right in the chest, zap, and all of a sudden all you see is just the chest cavity just splays open with a violent bang. Okay. Boys like that good. Wow. Cool.
I'm sure that kid doesn't want to annoy these adventurers now.
Yeah, testing out my new thunder spells there.
By the way, Mantra, so the thing you keep doing, you're familiar to give advantage and stuff like that, is that something mine could do, or is that like a special
Yeah,
to yours?
anyone can do it. It's just the standard D&D action.
Oh, I thought it was something that yours did special. I'll do mine, do that with mine from now on
She
as well.
just has a basic familiar. You have a warlock familiar, which has a lot more stuff.
Okay, I thought that was a specialty hers had. I didn't realise that like anyone could do that, distract and stuff. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, the way it kind of describes it is you distract them right before the attack hits so that the person you're helping has advantage on their attack.
Okay.
Indeed.
So you might have your area kind of jumping as an octopus and block it, covering the eyes or something just before someone
Just-
strikes the sword.
Goes up to a spider, just covers all 8 eyes with tentacles. Peekaboo! Guess who?
So my distractibility could literally be just clinging to the thing's face.
Face hugging.
It'll be a dead familiar really quick though.
Yeah, because I mean, it would annoy things if you're constantly getting hit. Like, I am half expecting things to attack my familiar at times because the familiar is really being annoying.
Could you guys help me home?
Of course.
We don't have time.
We always have time for children.
No, we really don't.
Where
You're
do
Where
you
is home?
You're mean.
Oh,
Oh,
don't let him-
red man.
Oh, you should be grateful I don't let my snake fucking eat you.
I bet,
Don't worry,
I bet your snake is this small.
I'm going to tap the ground and let my giant contractor snake come out.
Hides behind Niall.
I make his snake bigger.
I stay with the kid and hold his hand
Oh dear.
and just make sure he's
Can we
comfortable.
check the giant corpses
Yeah,
for
sure.
some stuff?
Some great clubs. And
Can we get more of those hearts for those or ogre gloves, or are they not from these?
Young child,
Oh,
Okay.
where is your home?
Yep, you see three tattered great clubs, which are twice the size of a normal great club and about 8 times the weight, so they're extremely heavy. To the point you're struggling to even lift them.
I'm gonna lift them there.
Do these hill giant things have those like ogre heart things that give ogre strength gauntlets that we got from other ones before, or is that not from these?
Make a Arcana check, actually.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna fail this. That is 14. I'll give myself a little boost to guidance as well. Where did that go? Oh no! Oh no! I lost.
Guidance to find your guidance.
I need my guidance. Oh, there it is. It landed on a 3, so that's 17.
Okay. Yep.
It's a good thing I found, otherwise I'd kill myself later by standing on it.
Yeah. Giant hearts could be used to create some interesting items, possibly potions.
Are they not the same as the ogre strength gauntlets then?
These are not ogres.
Oh, okay.
When
They're
you've
both
been-
big things. I wasn't sure.
When you guys are looking through, you find about 22 helpings of rations and 7 intact giant toes, and inside the bags.
Do we want to have those rations? Because they probably don't eat good stuff.
Probably not.
Well, this is rations, so they're like big bits of beef and that. Altogether, you're able to find in their bags, it just seems to be coin purses. You find 190 copper, 120 silver, and 8 gold
Is that each short as a whole?
in whole.
Okay.
I'll always give you the full amount.
So...
Yeah, just take it and put it in your bag.
Yeah.
that's about 13 gold each or something like that.
Yeah, you don't need to divide.
As
Again, child, where is your home?
my name, I live near the tower with the lighthouse. Remember?
We're going that way. That's convenient.
We'll take you home.
Thank you. So the giants are a bit of a problem around here.
We'll take you to your town. I believe you'll find your own way from there.
Of course, thank you, cat man.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna enjoy watching this.
Eh?
Are you sure I
I-
can't
Just
feed
a
it to the
child,
snake?
Mantra.
I stand in front of the child and kind of block his sight from you. And I give you like a very stern like shaking of the head.
Just a child.
Are you sure we can't feed it to my snake?
Do you not see the slightly different shaped ears I have? I am not a man.
You fight like a strong man.
What? Because I dodge and I use swords? You must have some form of sexist belief within your village.
Shall we?
It's okay. We'll take you home now.
Put him on the floating
Let's
disc.
go.
Let's go.
Whoa! Oh, I like this. It definitely helps my sore feet from running all day. Thank you, old person.
There's a compliment. Stupid child. Let's go.
I'll let the kid continue playing with Arya on the way back.
Constitution saving throws, please, guys. For another hour's journey, since you've now going to the 10th hour of walking.
How far are we?
15.
15.
I'm on a horse.
That's fine.
Do I still have to roll it?
You technically don't, but your horse will.
I'm on my out.
The horse is not real.
I'll climb onto the desk.
Oh, thanks.
How far are we from this town?
A couple hours.
Okay.
A fair bit away.
I'm just wondering, like, do we have to stop or do we carry on risking gambling our constitution?
Did anybody get less than 12?
I did, but as I said, the steed is technically not real.
Mantra, Alpha 4, can you give yourselves 1 point of exhaustion?
That's why I said I'll jump on a desk.
It's under your conditions at the top. You'll have level 1 exhaustion. And with level 1 exhaustion, you guys have disadvantage on all ability checks. So perception checks, anything that involves an actual skill check, you will need to roll 2d20 and take the lower result. Okay. Are we still going to keep walking?
Yeah, but I am just going to have to duck out here because I have some work to do. I'm being summoned.
Then that's fine. Perfect. We'll call it there. We'll call it there because you guys are almost there. To the next part. You're just coming, just to give you a bit of a wrap up there. You guys are approaching a little hut. Just give me another constitution save, everybody. That is not mounted.
Well, I'm on a desk now.
Yeah, and I'm still on my horse.
10.
Anybody with 13 or less? Oh, sorry, less than 13?
Yep.
Okay, so Alpha, you got 1 point of exhaustion. Alpha 4, you got your 2nd point of exhaustion. Alpha 4, your speed is halved.
I got 10.
Alpha, get on the disc.
Fia, you have now got disadvantage on all ability checks. You have now come up to this little house,
Or give on my out.
a little farmland, and we'll call it there for now.
Cool. I will see you all later.
Good. Guys, thank you very much for coming. Next week, bye bye.
Mental fucked again.
Well. We'll see you guys next week. And hopefully we'll have a full house next time. That doesn't work like that. I'm actually curious to see what it looks like. Hey,
wow!
I am no longer a DM. DM is the character sheet share. Oh well.
Yeah.
That's fine, we'll just do this.
Well, if he's no longer the DM, then that means that he's on the same playing field as us. Everybody, get him!
I'm on the bigger one now. Well, there we go, guys. You've been journeying towards Ruma. And we're finally made it somewhere. Where? Just as we've come in there, boy backed up a little bit. But everyone is tired because we're now marching an hour past your usual areas travel. So exhaustion is now tipping in. Until then, we'll see you guys next time. And remember, discrimination, zero tolerance. Fight it, spread the word, look after each other, love each other, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye. So.
Bye bye.